In this episode, we are going to discuss that being supreme personality of Godheads, why did Lord Brahma and Lord Vishnu fight? What made them to engage in duel with celestial weapons? What happened after that event? This part is taken from Skanda Mahapurana, where Nandikeshwara narrates to Markandeya, the immortal Rishi. Vedvyasa said, the ascetics who lived in the Naimisha forest asked Bhagwan Sutta, of all places sacred to Shiva, which is the greatest? Kindly enlighten us. Sutta replied, O ascetics, I shall tell you what sage Markandeya formerly learned from Nandikeshwara. O best of ascetics, I have already narrated about all the sacred places and tirthas and benefits derived by living at such places. You have now listened to all that I have said. What more do you wish to hear? Markandeya, on hearing this, with devotion, prayed as follows: Bhagavan, each of the places or no doubt has its particular efficacy, but which has combined efficacy of all the sacred places. Please say, by thinking about it, which knowingly or unknowingly, even once, all beings moving as well as stationary attain liberation. Please tell me, which is that place where true knowledge can be acquired without any bookish learning, by practicing religious rituals, lowliest of animals, inanimate objects, and weak attain Godhead, and laymen without any scholarship can evolve spiritually by worship of Shiva. Nandikeshwara replied, O Markandeya, you are one of the foremost devotees of Shiva. Whom but you have the right to know about such place? There is one place among all such sacred places to Shiva, and exist for the welfare of all movable and immovable. I shall narrate you the story. In the beginning, at commencement of the ages of Devas, Maheshwara, the immutable Lord, had a desire to create the universe. So he brought forth Brahma from the right side of his body and Vishnu from the left side of his body. Brahma has a quality of Rajas. Vishnu has a quality of Sattva. Brahma has assigned the task of creation and Vishnu to sustenance of the universe. Then Brahma created 10 noble sons out of his mind. The first one was Marichi, Daksha Prajapati out of his thumb. They were assigned the task of creations. Marichi's son was Kashyapa, were born the Suras, Asuras, the Marutaganas, the eagles, the Gandharvas, and the Apsaras. Human beings are the progeny of Manu. Rishis, Brahmins, and Kshatriyas were born to Atri, and Pulaha and Pulatastya gave birth to Yakshas and Rakshasas. Udatya and Brihaspati to Muni Angiras, Agni to Brigu. Chayavana and Vasishta and other Maharshis were the sons of Brigu. Thus the world was filled with the progeny of Brahma. As a result of this, after some time he forgot Lord Shiva, his creator. On the other hand, Vishnu's consort was Kamala, daughter of Brigu. He incarnated on earth as Matsya and in other forms to establish dharma, and in due course he forgot Ishvara, his lord. Thus, Brahma and Vishnu forgot Shiva, the supreme being, their creator, became proud and arrogant, thinking that there was none superior to them. Due to Shiva Maya, arrogance and pride entered their minds. There arose a dispute between Vishnu and Brahma, who is the supreme lord. Brahma, under Maya, on excess of rajas in him, said to Lord Vishnu, why do you think that you are superior to me, as I am the creator and the grandfather? I am the creator of the universe and the father of the creation. You are deluded that you are greater than I am. You are full of tamas. How can there be any sattva at all in you? You are dull by nature on account of prolonged sleep. You killed Madhu and Kaitava who come out of you. You think that you are superior to me? How can 3 worlds be protected by you, Janardana? You sleep in deep sea, hiding in fear of Asuras. Saraswati, who is pure consciousness, is my spouse. Vedas has come out of my 4 mouths. The animate and inanimate beings in all 3 worlds were created by me, protected by Indra and other devatas, who are but my sons and grandsons. Can anyone be superior to me, the creator and the lord of all the worlds? When Brahma uttered harsh words in anger, Vishnu replied, O Brahma, don't shout in anger. Remember, you came out of lotus which sprang up from my navel. If I had not killed Madhu and Kaitaba, you had lost your life long time ago at their hands. On my own accord, killing Somaka and other Daityas, saving the Vedas and Dharma, I took many incarnations. The Adityas, Vasus, Rudras, Dikpalaks, and Manus are all by myself. The goddess of wealth is my spouse, therefore, who except myself is the source and mover of all creation. Elements, time, ego of the self appear in the three worlds without me. Acknowledge that Vedas, three Vyaharitis are my manifestations. Power of creation pertains to me. How can you be superior than or even equal to me? As I am the creator, protector, and the destroyer, realize that I am the Lord of the three worlds. Lord Brahma and Lord Vishnu, steeped in sheer ignorance, soon entered in duel with powerful weapons. As a result, the very existence of the universe threatened. Lord Shiva saw the darkness had overpowered the universe. As he was the Lord of the universe, thought, both of them have forgotten me, their Lord. In arrogance, each one considering himself the supreme being. Power of delusion makes the most learned to lose their wisdom. While Lord Brahma and Lord Vishnu were fighting, there arose suddenly a column of effulgence before them. Sky became invisible, oceans evaporated, stars and planets shined, columns shoot out of the Brahmanda. Entire space is dominated by the column of effulgence. Brahma and Vishnu were wonderstruck. What a strange and brilliant column of fire. Have 12 Adityas risen together, or is it the end of Eon? It emits no heat. There arose a voice, children, why do you fight? If you want to find who is the supreme being, find its source or end. Both agreed, eager to discover the beginning and end of the column of effulgence. Vishnu, seeking the origin of the column, took the form of boar capable of digging. Brahma took the form of swan capable of flying to the summit. Several millions of years passed, but the column of effulgence extends further. Vishnu saw ancient tortoise supporting the earth while digging. Lord Vishnu passed several nether worlds, namely Atala, Vitala, Sutala, Talatala, Rasatala, Mahatala, and Patala. Reached the city of Bhagavati belonging to Virochana. After passing that, he reached Kshirosagar. He still saw the column of fire extending further down. The boar became weary, body was tired, face injured, and became breathless. His pride and arrogance destroyed, and now he realized that how much he attempted, he can never find its origin. Lord Vishnu's desire had not been fulfilled. He traveled back to the earth. He reached a place perspiring. He thought origin has not yet discovered and top also cannot be discovered. Now I shall surrender to Shiva. Out of ignorance I have forgotten the Supreme Lord. Brahma, seeking top of the column of effulgence in the form of swan, soared higher and higher. He still saw the column of effulgence extending further up. Even after traversing the region of 7 Maruts, he saw it piercing the heaven and blazing upwards and beyond that. He thought, how can I face Hari without seeing the summit? Lord Brahma thought, what is the significance of this column of effulgence which transfers the earth and the sky? My wings are broken, my eyes are blind, and I am tired too. If I deceive Vishnu, how will he come to know of it? When opponent cannot be conquered by the straightforwardness, he should be defeated by deceit. While he was immersed in the thought, he saw a screw pine flower approaching him. Brahma took in his hands, whereupon the flower responded, let me go. I have been traveling for many thousands of years. Tired. Let me go. Brahma said to flower, who are you? Where you are coming from? Flower replied, I am flower of screw pine. I dwelt on the crest of this column for a long time at Shiva's command. I am coming as a desire to see the world. On hearing this, Brahma questioned how far is the top of this column of effulgence. This column of effulgence extends beyond the open sky and still remains as it is before. To that, screw pine flower answered, who are you? You seem to know nothing. You cannot know the summit of this column. There are crores and crores of Brahmandas inside this column. There are countless. I have been coming down for many Chaturyugas, yet I have not perceived the earth which is its middle region. Brahma requested, O great soul in the form of screw pine, I am Brahma, the creator. There arose a dispute between Vishnu and myself. Both of us began to seek the top and bottom of this column of effulgence. In order to establish superiority, I am unaware of Lord Vishnu, but I flew for many millennia. If Lord Vishnu has seen the bottom, I am defeated. If not seen, I am equal to him. In either way, it would be a disgrace to me. Kindly agree to a lie that I have seen the summit of this column of effulgence, that you are witness to it. To that, Tower of Screwpine agreed to lie because of Brahma's request. Now Lord Brahma, along with Screwpine flower, returned. Lord Vishnu was certain that Brahma had not reached the summit of the column of effulgence. Only the Deva of Devas can humble the pride of Brahma, who humbled the pride of me. When tried to discover the origin of column of effulgence, I terribly failed. Both of us originated from him, but Brahma out of his pride still deceives me with perjury. I shall praise the Supreme Lord. Hail, Panchavaktraya, ocean of compassion, creator of all, protector of all, destroyer of all, smaller than the smallest, greater than the greatest. Vedas are your breath, embodiment of knowledge. Devas, Danavas, Daityas, Siddhas, Vidyadharas, human beings, animals, insects, plants, birds, mountains, trees are all your form, your goal of life. Thou art yoga, thou art hell and heaven, thou art beginning, middle, and end of all animate and inanimate beings, thou abidest in all in the form of time, controller of destinies of jivas, pleased by simple religious ritual of Abhishekam. Vishnu continues to praise. Hail, Deva, Mahadeva, Vamadeva, Vrishadvaja, Kalantaka, Yagnanashaka, Neelakanta, Chandrasekhara, Hail Shambhu, Shiva, Ishana, Sarva, Trayambaka, Durjati, Kamari, Purari, Sthanu, Bhava, Maheshwara, Hail Isha, Sali, Pashupati, Hara, Sarvagna Jyoti, Bhutesha, Bhutadipa, Kapali, Neelanetra, Hail, Rudra, Pinakini, Gangadhara, Vyamakesha, Girisha, Parameshwara, Hail Bhima, Kailasapati, Krishnuretaha, Adishesha. By thy grace, Brahma and I continue to create and sustain the universe. When Chakrapani humbly folded his hands and praised Shiva, Padmasambhava stood silently. Immediately, Pashupati Shiva manifested himself before them. Splitting asunder the column of light, Shiva appeared before the two, Brahma and Vishnu. He was like full moon, was mounted on a bull, which was white like Kailash, was wearing a matted locks, and the crescent moon on his head, and a garland of skulls on his neck, eye on the forehead, 5 faces, and 5 long curved blue throats. He carried trident, skull, drum, the deer, the axe, the bow, the khatvanga, the sword, and 2 serpents, one on each side. His body was whitish. He wore lower garment of tiger skin and elephant skin as an upper garment. Vishnu danced in joy upon looking his magnificent form. Mahadeva looked graciously at Vishnu and expressed anger with Hankar at Brahma's falsehood. Vishnu attained enlightenment after giving up his pride and surrendered to Mahadeva. But Brahma, out of his Rajoguna, uttered falsehood. Being the creator of the universe, did not recognize the supreme Brahman. So Shiva cut off his 5th head for the perjury and cursed Lord Brahma that he will not be worshipped in any of the temple, and cursed Screw Pine Flower, which bore a false witness, so it shall not be worshipped in any of the worship of Lord Shiva. After cursing Brahma and the Screw Pine Flower, Lord Shiva turned towards Lord Vishnu and graciously spoke. You have emerged from my divine sattvic essence. Your unwavering devotion has deeply pleased me, and I consider you as one of my most esteemed devotees. Hence, I shall bless you with a boon, a divine decree that you shall be equally revered and worshipped alongside me. After Brahma realized his mistake and traced his pastimes, Shiva took pity on him and restored his status. Let him worshipped at Vedic sacrifices. Lord Brahma and Lord Vishnu requested to manifest at that same place to attain liberation for all the mankind. That place is known as Arunachala. It is known as Adilinga. and it happened on the night, so it is called Mahashivaratri. Shiva declared with profound assurance, Arunachala, the eternal and unchanging manifestation of divine radiance, shall forever illuminate with the brilliance of my own form. They requested him to moderate its effulgence so that it becomes bearable yet remains its boundless glory and remains a repository for everything auspicious. Shiva himself abides here forever as a Siddha Purusha known as Arunagiri Yogi. Arunachala is situated in the Dravida country. This place is most sacred to Shiva. It is abode of all Siddhas, Maharshis, Devas, Vidyadharas, Yakshas, Gandharvas, and Apsaras, greater than Meru, Kailasha, and Mandara itself. The hill itself is Shambhu himself. Mind becomes pure by thinking of Arunachala. Ears become pure by hearing his name. Eyes become pure by seeing his form. Tongue becomes pure by chanting his name. Nandi said to Markandeya, O Markandeya, it is very hard task to narrate the glory of Arunachala. A man who doesn't know about Arunachala greatness is an animal. One who hears about it brings great fortune to him or her. Even the wise cannot describe its significance even if they hear a million times. Thus, Markandeya learned the glory of Arunachala, such is the greatness of Arunachala.